Sometimes I think it's impossible to be a good leader.
What do you mean?
Like, I think power corrupts and the only good leader is the one who gives his power away.
How can one person ever be considered a good leader if they revoked their power?
Take Elon Musk.
Okay.
He leads us into space, creates new inventions and technology, but is rightfully attacked by the every liberal who sees his money as a weapon when it's not used to solve our immediate problems.
Which are?
World hunger, disease, cancer.
Okay, but he's trying to do something amazing. Bring humans to space.
I mean, who thinks this is amazing?
Us, everyone, going to space would mean a continuation of humanity, new technology, an understanding of our existence.
And yet that doesn't mean he can do whatever he wants. Do you follow his Twitter?
Sure, but what if he's being absurdist?
What do you mean?
Absurdist in that he's human. I mean, we make choices all the time without having reasons for them. Why can't he be like us? Why can't he be more human?
No, they can.
Like, look, if he was really amazing in the public view, it would have been because he donated all his money to charity or solved world hunger. Okay, look at Jeff Bezos. He was evil until he donated all his money. People are just like a little blindsided about what it is to be a good business leader, and it's a result of if they have money, they're evil.
Well, thanks.
This is just the Peter Singer essay acting itself out as if we're all blind to frickin' patterns.
I think we'd rather save the drowning child.
Well, I think the drowning child is a metaphor moved by a group of public never before given this much jurisdiction.
So then the people are the enemy? Who are you, the millionaire?
No, I'm just trying to see things objectively.
Okay. Objectivity is a lie.
I think that's what people say when you're close to finding the answer. Hi, my name is Jackson Bedard Pulane. This has been Alphabet Superset. You're now in behind the scenes of E is for Elon Musk. We're going to do this again. I already recorded it, but my phone had died. Why Elon Musk? Basically the controversialness of his leadership. One of the main reasons why I'm writing the play that this project is leading to is to understand why we create innovations in technology that have nothing to do with solving the immediate problems of right now. You could argue that one of the immediate problems is finding another way for humanity to live if Earth dies. But a lot of climate scientists, a lot of climate activists will argue that that's not a viable solution when we should be trying to save the world. 3 good things about the writing. 1, I really liked the rhythm that was created in my writing. I just felt like it bounces really well. I think one of the things in my writing that I focus on is the rhythm, and I think that's something I caught very well. I think that's when I know it sounds like a human, is when it has that rhythmic writing. It just sounds better. I think I caught. 2, I enjoyed the subversion in my writing where I made the argument that I believe in, that I think is a stronger argument, seem weaker because it wasn't argued as well as the argument I disagree with. So I agree with what Bo is arguing about how you can't be good when you have power. But Aurora's argument she argues more aggressive in a way that kind of makes Bo's argument seem lesser than in just the argument, regardless of the points being made. And 3, I liked the casualness of the conversation. I think another thing besides rhythm that I look for is whether or not it feels true, and I just think this conversation feels like I would have it with someone. One bad thing about the writing, I do think that we conquered some ideas, but I don't think it had any depth. And when I'm talking about depth, a lot of playwriting is about figuring out the characterization and the deepness of like a character. And this is a conversation. It's very logic-based, but it's not really getting to the root of why a character is the way they are. 3 good things about the acting. 1, I thought there was a good level of story through the scene. There was a clear beginning, middle, and an end. There was a slow beginning, and then there was a heightened middle, and then kind of a deadpan dead end. And you could feel the energy change. It felt like a roller coaster. It felt like an up and a down. There was story. 2, I really enjoyed the flip halfway through that happened, where it felt like one character finally broke and had to say all their ideas at once. It felt like you could really see a switch, a discovery, a kind of explosion halfway through that I think was acted upon really well. 3, I really enjoyed the characters' behavior. I gave one of them to read. I gave the other one to be on the computer. One was sipping tea. It just felt like it added something for the characters to feel more alive, to put something down before they made a point, and I liked the behavior. 1 bad thing about the writing. So very similar to how I felt like there wasn't a depth, there wasn't a lot of characterization. You couldn't tell who Bo was talking to. And they're supposed to be in a relationship, and you just couldn't get that vibe. You just didn't have that depth. Goal for the next monologue. We're going to disregard the camera angle and the way that I didn't have someone speaking the other lines to me when I was doing the dialogue and recording them, and how there was a lot of mishaps with recording and how I'm boxed out. But regardless, we're going to be working on the depth. How can I make the conversation about Elon Musk be a game to which to understand the characterization? It seems like that seems to be the goal for every monologue, but it takes time to learn. And I think I think I'm gonna really try with Funko, try to make it a game to see how I can get in to the character's mind. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Alphabet Superset. This was E for Elon Musk. This is the 5th video of 26, and we've got a lot more to go. So I hope you follow us along and comment if you have any ideas on what I created. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And thank you so much for being here. Let's make bad art.